Okay, folks, welcome to a quick stock chart analysis of CrowdStrike, symbol CRWD. This stock has now been added to our watch list at the Contrarian Trader, and we're going to go over the whys behind why I believe that this stock is going to bounce and at what price target I believe it's going to bounce at. But I have no doubt at this snapshot in time that the path of least resistance is to the downside. You can see that volume today is extremely high, or was extremely high, and the same thing held true on Friday. This may be a green candlestick, but obviously we had gap down, closing lower. The only reason why this is green is that we closed off the lows of the day. So two back-to-back big down days. These are institutions dumping shares. This is not mom and pop selling 100 shares of CrowdStrike. So the path of least resistance is clear and defined. We have broken multiple support levels as noted by these drawings here. Now, I know many of you are out there saying it's impossible for this stock to continue lower. It's a great stock. It's a great company. Yeah, but this company made a massive blunder. And one thing that Wall Street does not like is the lack of visibility. It's going to take at least 2 quarters to understand the ramifications of what happened last week with how they rolled out their updates. What impact is that going to have on the company moving forward in terms of earnings? So let's talk a little bit about why I like the stock. I like the stock because it's hated. And as a contrarian, while I love that, there's a good reason why it should be hated right now, and funds should be distributing shares. And it's probably going to continue. So the question that becomes, at what point do we believe that CrowdStrike becomes a good risk to reward trade for a dead cat bounce? To answer that question, I think we need to go to a monthly chart. So taking a look, monthly time frame, obviously a massive amount of technical damage done here. The question is, where do we find buyers of like mind? Where might we find them? To answer that question, we need to take our crayon out and throw up our support levels. Now you can see that we've smashed right through 2 of them like a hot knife through butter. I think that at a bare minimum, we're coming down to 236 per share, and perhaps we'll even do an overshoot to the downside. Now with this type of trade, we only enter the trade late in the day. That way we're not buying an intraday rally only to see it fade by the end of the day. That's quite typical with extreme oversold stocks. And we're defining, again, RSI down below 20 as being pretty extremely oversold, in particular for an S&P 500 high-quality name. Now, there's 2 ways to trade this. One is you could simply buy a call spread, meaning buying a in-the-money call and simultaneously selling a deeper out-of-the-money call. That way, the trade helps finance itself. You protect a little bit of your downside risk. In short, the trade helps to finance itself. Or you can simply buy the common stock. And for those that are option sellers out there, once we get down to this 236 mark, you could begin thinking about selling put spreads and generating some premium. And it needn't just be one of those strategies. It could be a mixture of all 3 if you'd like. And we may be doing a mixture of all those 3 once the shares come to where we believe we have buyers of like mind. Remember, this support level acted as support for several months here in 2021, then again in 23, December of 23, and then a retest in January of 24. This is where we're coming back down to. And if it doesn't come back down to that price point, guess what? We're not trading it because we have no edge. The name of the game when you're trading equities or commodities or currencies or cupcakes, whatever you're trading, you must have an edge over other traders, especially when you're betting against the herd. And in this case, as a contrarian, that's exactly what we're doing. But hope is not a strategy. Therefore, we will wait for support to get hit. If it does not get hit, we will not execute on the trade. Folks, if you want more on this trade, head on over, take a 14-day free trial offer at the Contrarian Trader. It's going to cost you nothing for 14 days. And you'll probably make a few bucks. And if you enjoy TrendSpider, which is the charting software that we're using right now, you get it for free with our silver and gold level memberships. So head on over, use that link below, join our community. with some great people, and I'll see you on the other side. Be well.